Good morning, everybody. We are rolled out on a couple jobs today. One up in the Highlands, one over on Via de la Paz, one on Fisk, one on Seebeck. We are in the process of finishing two of those, starting one and in the middle of another. And I've been driving around every day, going from job site to job site, jumping out, getting into some equipment, checking in with my guys, doing safety meetings, looking at what's happening around, and trying to understand why it seems like we're operating either on a different mission or we're receiving different parameters. And what I mean by that is I'm under the impression that we're all supposed to be cleaning these lots to get things underway so that we can reconstruct. And what I'm finding is we're getting different rules and means by which to operate. So it's a little frustrating for me when the Army Corps is operating with impunity, closing down entire streets when it's not necessary, and they can just close down half or one side of the street. They're able to drive steel track machines up and down our streets, which is a huge no-no that I get fined for. They're able to dump concrete right here locally in the Palisades, and I can't access that either. That's only for the Army Corps. That the landfills besides Calabasas are only for the Army Corps. Certain permissions and paperwork and other things seem to be totally streamlined for them and very challenging for a smaller independent contractor. And it feels more like a good old boys club. And if you're not part of it, then life's going to be more difficult. That doesn't feel like, hey, we all need to get this done no matter what, and hey, let's pay attention and not make things worse in the process, and let's work together. What it feels like is I'm trying to drive up a street because I've already been blocked from 4 other streets, can't access my job site, and I'm being given an attitude and told that basically I don't know what I'm talking about, and that this street's closed, and so on and so forth, and trying to have a calm, relaxed conversation with people, and it gets harder than it needs to be, I guess is the easiest way to describe that. So, had plenty of conversations with plenty of different subcontractors working under the Army Corps' veil, and it's kind of the same deal. I don't know what their morning meetings look like. Ours are, make sure you guys are being courteous, keeping things clean, don't operate any machinery in the street, don't break anything, stay off the medians, and follow the rules, do a good job, make sure it's all tight and right, and leave the place looking spick and span. Versus I feel like there's a different rule book for the other guys, like roll through whatever, close down whatever, you don't need to let anyone pass by or be courteous to anyone. We have a job to do. We all have a job to do. So I hope this isn't being viewed or received as like a complaint or whatever. It's just an interesting commentary on how things seem to be working, why it's okay for some people to do things, not for others. And which brings me to my next point, this whole March 31st deadline. This just feels like another massive movement to shove more people into the Army Corps for lot clearances, for work to be done around town. I'm not sure if it's a scare tactic, although that's what it feels like, that you're going to be fined or you're going to be this or that. And I mean, this is insane, okay? Like, the mobilizing, I get it. We need to get the lots cleared. Everyone needs to do their part, clean their property. We can't have, this quote-unquote nuisance created by people leaving, burnt down houses. I don't think anyone's intention is to do that. I don't think that's anyone's plan to abandon their properties. It's more like, hey, we would like you guys to have your decisions made by a certain point. That's reasonable. Telling people that they're going to be slapped with some crazy bill, or they, scared into using the Army Corps because they don't know the private contractor they want to use yet, or they're not sure what they want to do and they're figuring it out. I don't subscribe to this. I don't subscribe to a lot of the stuff that's going on. So I think for everyone out there, you guys know the difference between right and wrong. You guys know what needs to get done. No, life's not fair. But let's do our jobs. Let's be good citizens. Let's be good contractors and homeowners, and let's not let all this noise that's constantly being injected be anything more than that, noise. I don't know. Me and my guys, we're working as hard as we can to get as much done as possible and doing it the right way. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope everybody out there has a safe day, a good day. Try not to let the stress and the noise get to you. Take that next indicated right action, and the winning combination for me has always been trust God, clean house, and help other people, and that's what I'm going to do today. All right, you guys have a good one. Just pulling up to this job site right here, and I'll take a couple clips so you guys can see some different stages of projects, and hope to see you all soon. All right.